Have you ever wondered if something as small as a handful of nuts could quietly be strengthening your bones every single day? Imagine this, a simple snack, hidden in plain sight, that protects your body from within, guarding you against dangerous fractures as you age. Today, let's discover the incredible power of almonds, nature's tiny bone-strengthening champions. 1. Almonds. Almonds aren't just delicious. They're packed with calcium and vitamin E, a perfect pair that keeps your bones strong and resilient. As we get older, our bones naturally become more porous and fragile, making fractures far more serious. But here's the good news. Eating just a quarter cup of almonds a day can provide about 97 milligrams of calcium, helping slow down bone loss after 65. What makes almonds even more special? Their rich magnesium content, a mineral many seniors lack. Magnesium acts like a guide, making sure calcium strengthens your bones rather than damaging your arteries. And the heart-healthy monounsaturated fats in almonds help lower bad LDL cholesterol, so vital as cardiovascular risks increase with age. So, how much is enough? Just 15 to 20 almonds a day, ideally raw or dry roasted without salt, could make a real difference. Their 3.5 grams of fiber per serving also make them a natural ally against constipation, which affects around 40% of seniors. And here's a tip. Choose almonds with their skins on. The flavonoids in the skin work with vitamin E to double the antioxidant power, a true bonus for protecting brain cells from aging-related damage. 2. Let's talk about walnuts. What if I told you there's a tiny, brain-shaped nut that could help protect your memory, sharpen your thinking, and even support your heart as you age? You've probably seen it before, maybe in your kitchen right now, but today, we'll uncover why walnuts are considered one of the best brain foods for seniors. It's no coincidence that walnuts look like little brains. This humble nut is packed with plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid in higher amounts than any other popular nut. And that matters, because omega-3s play a crucial role in keeping the membranes of your brain cells healthy and supporting smooth communication between them. Imagine this. Seniors who added just 1.5 ounces of walnuts to their daily routine for 8 weeks saw real improvements in cognitive processing speed and mental flexibility. Pretty powerful, right? And it gets better. According to a recent study in the Journal of Nutrition, walnuts contain unique polyphenols that can cross the blood-brain barrier, helping to fight inflammation in your neural tissue and slow the progression of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. But the benefits don't stop there. Did you know walnuts are also a natural source of melatonin? Since melatonin levels drop as we age, many seniors struggle with sleep. A small handful of walnuts before bed could help you rest easier at night. Plus, the combination of arginine, an amino acid that supports healthy blood vessels, and those powerful polyphenols, helps reduce oxidative stress, giving your heart extra protection. Walnuts even work alongside blood pressure medications, helping to keep your arteries flexible and healthy. For the best results, store your walnuts in the fridge to protect their delicate oils, and aim for 7 to 9 walnut halves a day. And here's a bonus. Cracking the shells yourself can help keep your fine motor skills sharp. Don't be discouraged by their slightly bitter taste. That's just a sign of their potent antioxidants hard at work. 3. Pistachios. Have you ever thought a tiny green nut could quietly help manage your blood pressure, almost like a natural medicine, but without the side effects? Pistachios are just that. What makes them stand out? Their unique mineral balance, low in salt and impressively high in potassium, around 285 milligrams per serving. This balance is especially valuable as we age because it helps prevent our kidneys from holding on to excess salt, a common issue that contributes to high blood pressure. In fact, pistachios can lower systolic blood pressure by 3 to 5 points, similar to some prescription medications. But the benefits of pistachios go beyond your heart. They're rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful carotenoids that protect against age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss for those over 60. And the best part? Seniors can enjoy their delightful crunch without the worry of damaging teeth or gums, as pistachios are gentler compared to harder nuts. Their beautiful green and purple hues aren't just eye-catching. These colors signal the presence of antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals, the culprits that speed up aging throughout the body. Pistachios also promote mindful eating. Shelling them naturally slows you down, helping prevent overeating while creating a calming, almost meditative snacking experience that can stimulate cognitive function. Interestingly, even the empty shells play a role. According to the International Journal of Obesity, seeing those empty shells provides a helpful visual cue, making it easier for seniors to control portions. And if arthritis makes shelling tricky, look for pistachios that are half open to make snacking more accessible. So, how much is just right? Aim for about 49 pistachios a day, roughly 1 ounce of unsalted or lightly salted nuts. For the 25% of Americans over 65 living with diabetes or prediabetes, the 3 grams of fiber per ounce can be a simple, tasty way to help manage blood sugar levels. Brazil nuts. Could a single nut be the key to supporting your thyroid, that small but vital gland that often gets overlooked as we age? Brazil nuts may be just that. We rank them at the top of our list because they play a crucial role in thyroid health, an essential part of aging well that's sometimes forgotten. Just one Brazil nut contains 96 micrograms of selenium. That's 137% of your daily requirement, making these remarkable nuts the richest natural source of selenium known. Why does this matter so much? Thyroid disorders affect up to 20% of people over 65, and the symptoms often get mistaken for normal aging, leaving many cases undiagnosed. The selenium packed into Brazil nuts is key to activating thyroid hormones, the very hormones that help regulate energy production, metabolism, and mood. But the benefits don't stop there. The unique fatty acids in Brazil nuts help protect the myelin sheath, the protective layer around nerve cells that naturally declines as we get older. This protection may help seniors maintain sharp reflexes, quicker reaction times, and better cognitive processing speed. What's more, the selenium in Brazil nuts is organically bonded, making it easier for your body to absorb and use compared to synthetic supplements. And because Brazil nuts are so potent, you only need 1 or 2 each day to feel their effects. Their rich, creamy texture makes even small amounts satisfying. A quick tip: choose Brazil nuts that are still in their shells. This natural packaging helps preserve their nutrients longer. And since their high fat content makes them prone to spoilage, store them in the fridge to keep them fresh. Another bonus? Brazil nuts provide a blend of fiber and natural oils that can help support healthy digestion, a real benefit for seniors dealing with constipation. And with their naturally sweet, buttery flavor, they make a delicious and nutritious alternative to less healthy snacks. Perhaps the most exciting discovery is that antioxidants in Brazil nuts may slow the natural shortening of telomeres, the protective caps on our chromosomes that shrink with age and influence how we age at the cellular level. If you're 65 or older, Brazil nuts truly are a perfect fit for your diet. In this new section, we will discuss nuts which some seniors may wish to avoid or eat with caution. Inflammatory trigger number 4, peanuts. Peanuts might seem like a harmless, familiar snack, but did you know they aren't actually nuts? They're legumes. And that small detail makes a big difference for your health. Because they grow underground, Peanuts are especially prone to contamination by mold and aflatoxins, toxins that can damage the liver and raise the risk of cancer when consumed regularly. This is even more concerning as we age. Our body's ability to detoxify naturally slows down, making it harder to clear these harmful substances. But that's not all. Peanuts contain proteins that can trigger low-grade inflammation in some people, even without a true allergy. And for seniors, that inflammation can quietly worsen joint pain, heart strain, and cognitive decline. Peanuts are also high in omega-6 fatty acids, which can tip the balance toward more inflammation, especially when our diets lack enough omega-3s. On top of that, peanuts contain vitamin K, which can interfere dangerously with blood thinners like warfarin, something many doctors forget to warn about. And commercial peanut butter? Often loaded with hydrogenated oils, excess salt, and sugar, adding even more strain on aging hearts. Even natural peanut butter can increase blood pressure. Unless stored properly, peanuts can go rancid, producing free radicals that damage cells. And let's not forget, dry roasting peanuts can create acrylamide, a compound linked to cognitive decline. The third nut is cashews, the hidden sugar spike. At first glance, cashews seem like a healthy, creamy treat. But hidden beneath that smooth surface is a problem many don't notice. Cashews are high in carbohydrates, about 9 grams per ounce, with a glycemic effect that can spike blood sugar. For seniors, especially the 25% living with diabetes and the 48% who are pre-diabetic, this can be risky. Cashews are low in fiber and protective compounds compared to other nuts, making their carb load even more impactful. Their curved shape also presents a choking hazard, particularly for seniors with swallowing difficulties, and they're one of the most commonly aspirated nuts. Nutritionally, cashews contain oxalates, which can bind calcium in the gut and reduce absorption, a concern for seniors at risk of osteoporosis. Oxalates also raise the risk of kidney stones, which becomes more likely after 60. The long processing needed to remove toxic urushiol, also found in poison ivy, strips cashews of nutrients, and many store-bought varieties are oil-roasted and over-salted, adding unhealthy fats and sodium. Cashews also contain enzyme inhibitors that interfere with protein digestion, problematic for seniors who already struggle with nutrient absorption. And with their creamy texture, it's easy to overeat, adding unwanted calories at a time when weight management is already a challenge. The second is macadamia, the calorie bomb. Macadamia nuts are rich, buttery, and delicious, but they pack the highest calorie punch of any nut, around 200 calories per ounce. As metabolism naturally slows with age, this makes maintaining a healthy weight much harder for seniors. Their high fat content, about 22 grams per ounce, with 3 grams of saturated fat, can raise LDL cholesterol levels, something many seniors work hard to control. Macadamias also pose a risk for seniors with undiagnosed gallstones. Their richness can trigger painful episodes that otherwise might go unnoticed. Because they're dense and hard, macadamias can damage crowns, bridges, or weaken teeth, common concerns for people over 65. And let's not forget their price. Macadamias are expensive, which might lead budget-conscious seniors to buy lower-quality nuts that are more prone to spoilage, increasing exposure to harmful oxidized fats. Many commercially available macadamias are roasted in oil and heavily salted, adding more sodium and unhealthy fats. Their flavor is so rich that it can tempt seniors to overindulge despite their dense calorie load. The first nut is pine nuts, the hidden medication disruptor. Tiny and seemingly harmless, pine nuts can actually pose significant risks for seniors. One of the most worrying is their potential to interact with common medications, statins, certain antidepressants, and blood pressure drugs, possibly reducing effectiveness or causing side effects. Yet, Many doctors and pharmacists fail to mention these food-drug interactions. There's also pine nut syndrome, a condition where eating pine nuts leaves a bitter, metallic taste that lingers for weeks, affecting appetite and nutrition. Studies show this happens more often in older adults, likely due to changes in taste receptors and slower detoxification. Pine nuts are high in polyunsaturated fats, which oxidize quickly, creating inflammatory compounds not ideal for seniors already battling conditions like arthritis. Their small size and slick texture also make them a choking hazard, particularly for those with dry mouth from medications. And their enzyme inhibitors can interfere with protein digestion just when the body needs it most. Lastly, new research suggests chemicals in some pine nut varieties may speed up age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss in seniors. Now I'd love to hear from you. Share what you've discovered today and what change you're ready to make in the comments section below. Please like and share this video if you feel useful. Thanks for your watching.